I don't think we've spoken since the election of Mr. Trump. It's hard to understand sort of, what's happening down there, what he's going to do next.
Yeah.
What would you say to this government is the best way to approach the next few months as he comes into office and they start to get to know him and his administration? What would be your advice?
I think to do what they're doing now. I think Mr. Trudeau called him soon after his election, and I happen to know, the feedback on that was positive. And I think the ambassador down there, McNaughton, is doing a very good job going to see the governors and the senators and so on. And then you have to wait until it all takes place in January. But there's movement going on between Canada and the United States at the moment, led by the Prime Minister, and I think it's all positive.
Are you giving him some advice on that front?
Well, I'm not giving anybody advice, Rosie, but look, I've known Donald Trump for 25 years, and he lives in Palm Beach, and so do I, although you'd have no difficulty in distinguishing whose house is whose down there. But I've known him all these years. He's a very fine fellow. As I've said, anybody who can make $10 billion while raising 5 kids, wonderful children, none of whom smoke, drink, or take drugs, I want to tell you, that's quite an achievement right there. So he's a very solid citizen.
But he's a bit unpredictable.
He's unpredictable, but governance constrains us all. All of a sudden, the fun of campaigning is over. And the population gets fed up with us campaigning. They want to see action. And he's got quite an action plan. I'll tell you, I'm not predicting anything, but I would not be surprised if indeed Trump surprised everybody and turned out to be a very important president of the United States with a significant record of achievement. He's got quite an agenda now.
But some of it would be not really Canadian values or in line with this Prime Minister.
Well, but look, it's his country. They'll do what they think is of benefit to their country. I don't see anything in the thrust of their policies alien to our interests.